let's talk about the law of sacrifice for a second. The law of sacrifice states that you have to give something up to get something. So in order to make a change in your life, you have to give something up. A crackhead can't get sober until he decides to truly deep down give up the old life for a new one. And guess what? The universe doesn't care either way. It's up to you. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. And that is the cause and effect. You're diabetic. Maybe unless it was naturally caused, you may have had too much soda or ate too much candy. Cause and effect, you broke your ankle skateboarding. You obviously made a mistake and did something wrong. The universe does not care. Why should it? You did it to yourself. And I don't have the gnarly part about this topic is that there's so many situations in life where somebody can have an illness or a disease or going through something and we don't even know why. Like there's no understanding, there's no reason for it. And it's just like an indescribable, it's like, could you say it's karma? Sure. Could you say it's genetic? Sure. But it's like there's so much more at play than we can consciously understand as humans, that it's like some people were just like given a certain hand of cards and it sucks. And other people are given a hand of cards and it's great. But it's like sometimes we can't even question. It's like this universal power that's so much more powerful than us that can create that. But there are certain things that we as humans can have control over as far as cause and effect. And what I'm saying is like if you're eating like crap, you might be more susceptible to a shittier immune system and things might happen in a worse way. If you're more careless when you skateboard or you're more careless when you're doing something, then you're probably going to get hurt more than somebody that's like super, super methodical and like really creative about how they're doing it. So those things are, you can have some free will control over. I really encourage you to do those because it can save you. But anyways, you're on your own. Nobody's going to save you. And I'm telling you, especially to my demographic of viewers that tend to be around the same age as me, be wise, be careful, be smart, and understand that the law of cause and effect is around you all the time. The way you treat your dog, the way you treat the waitress, the way you drink your water, the way you present yourself to the universe comes back to either serve you or haunt you. The choice is yours. The universe doesn't mark people as deserving or not deserving. It just responds to how we feel about ourselves. We become what we think about, and what we think about, we become. And I said that in yin and yang form so that it makes more sense. And I'll repeat it. We become what we think about, and what we think about, we become. So it's obviously the same thing, but I feel like that's the most important thing in this video. The most important sentence in this video is to state the law within the law of cause and effect is that, we are energy, we are sources of energy. And then within that, we have our thoughts, and those thoughts create reality. And to be aware of that, then you can point that in any direction and be unlimited power in whatever way that you want. And I'm speaking from experience here where some of my decisions have been, poor decisions and some have been really good decisions. But ultimately it creates the reality around us. So I'm telling you to think wisely, think intelligently, be conscious of the thoughts that you're carrying throughout the day. And as long as you have pure intentions and you're really doing your best to do your part and make the world a better place, then you can't go wrong. When I fully realized this was, of course, again mentioned above, was when I woke up one day and realized my entire life was spent doing action sports. And then I thought, interesting. What else can I focus on? So I started focusing on all these other things. Long story, even longer. You don't deserve it. You need to earn it, and you earn it by giving it. I never knew what I was getting myself into by reading hundreds and hundreds of books, but now I see what I'm here to do and what I'm here to create. And that is more awareness and understanding of how the world works, the nature's laws and natural laws that occur within it, and that we are operating within nature's laws and man-made laws, and that I'm here to share truth, not only for our creator, but to the world to make it a more rounded and more peaceful place. That all starts with getting as many people on the planet to raise their vibration as soon as possible. It's a truly beautiful thing. I can wholeheartedly say when I first started going down the self-education path, I was doing it because I wanted to start a business. I spent my whole life expressing myself physically and didn't really ever use my mind to the capability that I could. But I dove into everything I could possibly dive into intellectually and obsessed over all the details about people that struck my curiosity. Boom. What do you know? Now, not only am I friends with some of those people and getting to interact with some of those people, but I'm also realizing the power of what you put into the world. I never really knew my power until I started experimenting with the law of cause and effect and intention. And what I'm telling you is that you possess the same. You, the person watching this, You right now listening to this, you possess that same power, and you can possess it and push it in any direction that you choose. But I'm asking you to choose wisely, be intentional, be focused, and be aware of it. If you really want it, the books I mentioned, the reason I read all those books was to dive into the same obsession I had with action sports, like I said, and turn it into education within myself. And hot damn, I've learned so much. Now only continue to learn more, but now I am realizing the real reason of why I've done so. But now I am realizing my real purpose here on this planet. And it's to take everything I've learned so far and will continue to learn and give it to as many people as I possibly can as I continue to learn them, which in turn will only make the world a more open and educated place. And that process is truly beautiful. So yeah, I think that was just about 50 minutes with some cuts, but just want to thank you guys. I'm getting back in the routine of really wanting to make these videos with the pure intentions of adding value to you. I feel like there's so many books and so much bullshit out there and so much, courses and scams of people that aren't really offering you anything, and they're like just trying to sell you air basically. And I've seen so much of that because I've gone down this self-education path of wanting to learn as much as I possibly can about my interests. And I just found that I kind of had to take it upon myself to educate and learn in the way that I wanted to. And I see so many people kind of falling victim to certain things that are pretty hollow, as far as like they're not really sharing information, they're not really sharing education, they're not really telling you how to do something or achieve something. They're just kind of half-assing it. And now I'm coming to this point where I'm like, all right, I have enough understanding of what I'm interested in and how the world works so that I can truly turn around, create videos, create content, create adventured.com, put offers on there that actually truly add value, where somebody's like stoked to get it. They're excited. It actually makes a difference in their lives. And that's what I'm here to do. And I'm very, very passionate about it. I believe in it to the bottom of my core, because I'm just really excited because I've spent all this time wanting to better myself, better the ones around me. And now I'm saying like, well, there's so much more to that, and that's bettering the world. And I'm really excited to be back here creating videos, creating content. Thanks to you, my secret person that's, I don't know what you could say, anonymous legend. But it wouldn't be possible without you. And I'm just stoked to be back here creating content, getting on the good vibe train. And you're going to be seeing a lot more being pushed, a lot more fun, a lot more adventures, a lot more good times. It's kind of just been in this weird waiting period of a cause and effect situation that went way too far. And I'm still dealing with the repercussions of that. But I'm back in action, back on YouTube, back on the grind, back to creating, back to trying to make the world a better place. And I'm really excited to be taking you guys along this journey with me, because it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. And it's been a hell of a ride so far. And I'm just looking forward to more. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget the law of cause and effect. It can get you, or it can make you someone that you never thought you could become. So respect it, identify it, learn all you can about it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Much love. Later. Go to adventured.com and book me to learn a one-on-one session in psychology, skydiving, jiu-jitsu, and more. Also, this website is so cool and it's finally working. So if you have a skill set that you've been looking for, a place to build up your portfolio and a solid place for your clients to book you, go to adventured.com. Make a profile and start getting paid today. Adventured.com. Again, I created it for people that want to take their own path and teach others what they've learned seamlessly and effortlessly. Thank you for tuning in. We out.